Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my weekly review.
Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here, meeting my icon, Catherine Isabel here.
Across the streams of hopes and dreams where things are really not. Come along if you can. Come along if you dare.
Have a good one. Cheers, guys.
Side of your mind, but please realize you'll probably be surprised.
Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my weekly review of The 100 on CW. This week we've seen episode 4 of season 5 called Pandora's Box. So yeah, I know I've been kind of spotty with a good amount of my reviews lately. Like I missed my originals review last week, which does bother me, and I haven't been keeping up on a couple other things as much as I would have liked to. But I did really want to try and keep up on my videos of the 100, because as I've been saying, it's been one of my main shows since I started doing videos on it in season 3. And I really want to keep that up because I love the 100, and I'm just so pleased with how season 5 has been so far. I love the direction. I'm just really liking everything about this season so far. This is another pretty good episode. And maybe not my favorite of the season so far, but still really a strong one. And next week's episode looks especially crazy and a little alien-like. But we'll see about that. We'll see what's actually going on there. But yeah, Pandora's Box, it was definitely an important episode. We see the return, or the reunion I should say, of Clark and Bellamy, which was, might be my personal favorite moment of the episode. And I'm not one of those that, ships, Bullark or, Clark and Bellamy left and right. I'm fine if something eventually develops, so I'm also fine if they stay as just really close-knit, tight-knit friends. But either way, it was really touching moment, them just being able to talk again and being with each other. It was a really nice scene, well acted by both Eliza Taylor and Bob Morley. Of course, another big part of this episode was Octavia, the Red Queen. Bellamy, of course, has made a deal with Ivana Milošević's character. For some reason I keep having trouble remembering her name. Charmaine. But yeah, so they make a deal to drill into the bunker. But before that, we've just seen how far Octavia has taken things. Her whole fighting pit. Kane, of course, is taking the blame for what Abby's done with the medical supplies, and so he's fighting. He really isn't putting himself into it at first, but he just snaps and just kind of brutalizes the guy at the end. But then, as he tells Abby, he's just kind of lost himself, and in the next fight, he's just kind of gonna let himself die because he can't do that anymore. He's tired of just basically tossing aside everything they were over and over in these past 2 seasons. Of course, Abby's pretty broken up about it, but before Kane lets himself get killed, that's when, of course, Bellamy, Clark, and the others come in through the ceiling. So yeah, that was a good moment. Bellamy seeing Octavia again, it's nice, but then you see both Bellamy and especially Clark quickly realize, okay, well, let's look at our surroundings here. What the hell is she doing down here? So Bellamy starts to question her about it a little bit, but I'm sure it's gonna be discussed a little bit more later. And meanwhile, they have Charmaine has one of her men trying to hack into the systems that Raven's going back and forth with, with holding the men in space, which is pretty good as well. They're able to open the doors, though, which starts depleting, their air and, kind of ruining that, putting them at risk. But then the prisoners also get free as well, so we're not sure what's going to happen there yet, but yeah, I don't think Murphy can fight them all. But yeah, it's going to be interesting, and we have, of course, Charmaine and her men now heading back up there to get him. They likely will, and now they're going to have an army, so that's going to be interesting. But we know the group, and especially Octavia, isn't going to stand for just staying there long. So it's going to be interesting to see how she tries to go about it, and how Clark and Bellamy try to sort of reach out to her and try and bring her back under some sort of control. I'm not sure. I do like Octavia's progression. Like I said in the Red Queen episode, I'm more interested in her than I ever have been. But even though she's never been one of my favorites, but I think she's a more interesting character at this point. But at the same time, she's still kind of frustrating a bit. I know, like I said, 60 years is a long time, but I don't know. We'll see how things go for that. I'm curious to see how it goes if and when Clark steps up and tries to, sort of bring things more under her control again, her way of leadership, which I think should be pretty good. And of course, Charmaine had taken Abby as well because she's a doctor, and yeah, we've seen that type of scenario before. But yeah, this is nonetheless still a really good episode. There's plenty about it to talk about. And then there's a guy diving in front of Octavia before she was shot by that big weapon they have and just completely obliterated. So yeah, I think it's going to be a really intense season. This is another really good episode. I'm giving it about a 9.1, 9.2 out of 10. I know I'm kind of rushing this review a bit. But I do have to go to work in like 5 minutes, so kind of gotta hurry here, and I don't think I'm supposed to wear my wrestling shirt to work, so. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Also, a really good performance from Henry and Cusick in this one. Marcus Kane, his whole speech to Abby before he went out there last time, I thought was really good too. But yeah, so let me know what you guys thought. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.